In the rugged, untamed wilderness of North America, two mysterious felines walk silently among the shadows. The bobcat and the mountain lion, both apex predators, both symbols of wild independence. Though vastly different in size and strength, their territories frequently overlap. What happens when these two secretive hunters cross paths is a question that has fascinated scientists, conservationists, and storytellers for generations. This is a journey into the hidden world of feline confrontation, coexistence, and the future of shared survival. Bobcats, known scientifically as Lynx rufus, are smaller, stealthier cousins of the larger mountain lion. Weighing between 15 and 40 pounds, bobcats are agile climbers and elusive hunters. Their namesake bobbed tails, tufted ears, and spotted coats help them blend effortlessly into the forest floor or rocky terrain. Mountain lions, also called cougars, pumas, or panthers, depending on the region, are giants by comparison. A full-grown male can weigh over 150 pounds and stretch more than 8 feet from nose to tail. Despite their massive size, mountain lions are ghost-like in their movements, silent, solitary, and swift. While mountain lions command dominance wherever they roam, bobcats use cunning and adaptability to survive. These two cats often occupy similar ranges across the western United States, parts of Canada, and into Central America. Their habitats include deserts, forests, swamps, and even city suburbs. Both species are crepuscular, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. But what happens when their paths cross under the cover of fading light? For decades, such interactions remained largely a mystery, known only through the occasional tracks, scat, or a glimpse caught on a trail cam. Now, advanced GPS collars, thermal imaging, and remote cameras have illuminated these previously invisible encounters. Researchers have found that bobcats often avoid areas recently visited by mountain lions. Mountain lions, on the other hand, seem less concerned with bobcats, viewing them more as background noise than competition. But that doesn't mean bobcats are safe. When food is scarce, a mountain lion may see a bobcat not as a neighbor, but as a potential meal. In some regions, mountain lions have been documented killing bobcats, particularly during harsh winters or drought. Yet despite this danger, bobcats persist. They change their routes. They shift their activity patterns. They learn to move like shadows behind the larger predator's footsteps. It's a living example of subordinate predator strategy where smaller carnivores adjust their behavior to survive alongside dominant ones. But the story of these two felines is about more than just predator and prey. It's about coexistence, competition, and resilience in a changing world. The historical range of mountain lions once spanned the entire continent, from the Atlantic coast to the Pacific. By the early 20th century, human hunting and habitat destruction had reduced their presence to the American West. Bobcats, more adaptable and less threatening to humans, managed to maintain and even expand their range in some areas. As mountain lions slowly rebound due to conservation efforts, their interactions with bobcats are once again increasing. This resurgence has sparked renewed interest in understanding how these two predators navigate overlapping domains. In the Santa Monica Mountains of California, researchers have tracked both bobcats and mountain lions using GPS technology. They've found that bobcats consistently avoid areas recently visited by lions. Even when they do venture into mountain lion territory, they often use underbrush and lower terrain to reduce visibility. In contrast, mountain lions prefer elevated vantage points and wide trails for stalking deer. This separation in vertical and horizontal space is one way both species manage to coexist. But urban sprawl is complicating the picture. As roads, homes, and fences fragment natural landscapes, the safe zones for bobcats to hide are disappearing. This forces more direct confrontations and limits escape routes. In some cases, mountain lions are forced into narrower territories, bringing them closer to human communities and to bobcats. Interestingly, bobcats seem to tolerate human presence better than mountain lions. They are frequently seen on golf courses, suburban backyards, and even near shopping malls. Mountain lions, being larger and more dangerous in human eyes, face more aggressive control measures. In areas like Colorado and Arizona, this has led to a strange reversal. Bobcats dominate in urban edges, while mountain lions retreat. But when both species are present, it becomes a test of stealth and strategy. Bobcats are excellent climbers, and they often escape to trees or rocky outcrops when threatened. They also use smaller den sites that are inaccessible to larger predators. In moments of direct contact, however, the bobcat stands little chance. There are recorded cases of mountain lions killing bobcats, and none the other way around. Still, fatalities are rare, because for both species, confrontation is costly and avoided when possible. The dynamic also shifts with seasonal changes. During winter, snow limits mobility and concentrates prey into smaller areas. This often increases the chances of overlap between the two cats. During mating season, territorial boundaries become more fluid. A male mountain lion might wander far outside his home range in search of a mate, bringing him into new bobcat territory. Yet even then, bobcats respond not with aggression but with silence. They freeze, they vanish, they wait. In indigenous folklore, both the bobcat and the mountain lion appear as powerful spirit animals. The Navajo believe the bobcat represents cunning and patience, while the mountain lion symbolizes strength and leadership. In Cherokee tradition, the bobcat was once a trickster who was punished by the Great Spirit. The mountain lion, meanwhile, was a creature of courage and perseverance. These myths, though ancient, reflect the natural personalities of the animals we still study today. Climate change is adding a new layer to this relationship. As drought and wildfires reshape western habitats, prey availability is becoming unpredictable. This forces both predators to take greater risks and expand their hunting zones. Bobcats, being smaller, may be more vulnerable to starvation or predation in lean years. Mountain lions, while stronger, require more food and space to survive. This resource tension could increase aggressive encounters, but there is hope. Wildlife corridors, such as California's Liberty Canyon Wildlife Crossing, aim to reconnect fragmented habitats. These pathways allow mountain lions and bobcats alike to move safely across highways and developed areas. They reduce collision deaths and provide critical escape routes. Such conservation efforts are essential not just for these cats, but for the entire ecosystems they help regulate. In Yellowstone National Park, studies have shown how apex predators shape the landscape. The presence of mountain lions influences deer and elk behavior, which in turn affects vegetation and water systems. Bobcats, though smaller, help control rodent and rabbit populations. Together they keep the web of life in balance. Disrupt one, and the consequences ripple outward. In recent years, citizen scientists have joined the effort. With motion cameras and reporting apps, everyday people are capturing rare footage of bobcat and mountain lion activity. Some clips show near encounters one predator passing just minutes after the other. Others capture tense moments of stillness where the smaller bobcat senses the giant nearby but remains unseen. These glimpses, though brief, are windows into a complex relationship forged by evolution and adapted by necessity. So what truly happens when bobcats and mountain lions cross paths? Most often nothing. A shift in wind, a pause in movement, a silent retreat. Because survival in the wild isn't about bravado, it's about strategy. It's about understanding your place in the hierarchy of the wild. It's about adapting again and again to an ever-changing world. In the end, the bobcat and the mountain lion are not enemies. They are part of a delicate, dynamic puzzle. Each one has a role. Each one has a voice in the chorus of the wild. And as long as forests stand and rivers flow, their paths will continue to cross silently, powerfully, mysteriously. And we, the observers, will keep watching, learning and marveling at the silent drama of survival. Because nature's greatest stories are the ones that unfold in the spaces between where predator meets predator, and coexistence is the ultimate victory.